here we are. Johnny, unfortunately, has been disassembled. So here's the deal. We have to go backwards to move forward on Johnny. So what I'm working on right now is painting his shoulder tube. So I got it nice and primed there. And no, I didn't paint it there. I just let it hang there to dry. There are his shoulder pieces. So those are getting painted and will be drying. And during the disassembly of Johnny, I found a number of things that I'm going to have to deal with. So it may be a little bit before Johnny's back up and running, but rest assured, he will be reassembled. So a couple of things that I found, and this is why I run Johnny, because before he actually goes anywhere, because it's great to work out all these potential bugs that could possibly come up in the public. One of his neck servos I noticed had the wires had come out of here. So I have to probably replace that connector. I don't know why they keep coming out of that one. No, but none of the other ones have had that problem, just that one. So it must be defective. And then another thing I found is these were backing off. You notice it's not flush here, and they're supposed to be flush. So this one, I noticed the screw was completely gone. I don't know why it's gone. I'm pretty sure I put a screw in there, but I don't know. So when I put a screw back, I'm gonna probably Loctite that down. This one over here is still there, but it was also backed off. I've since pushed it back on. That's what it's supposed to look like. So whatever reason, those two started backing off on me. So I got to deal with that little problem. And then moving on to this guy, when I move this, that is moving. That is not supposed to do that. This keyway is not, something's not right with it. I'm either going to have to get another piece of material to stick in there, or I'm going to take all this apart. The keyway actually has fallen down in there, so I think that's the reason why it's allowing it to do that. So I may end up putting a spacer down there to keep that kind of all shored up. So that's something I've got to work on. And then over here we have this piece. So this was turning out of resin. This is for the eye flaps on the head. I don't think resin's probably a good thing to use on this because it's just too brittle. So I'm going to print this on my other printer and replace this while I have the head off. And then also I noticed a long time ago that the head started having issues with the eye light on his left side, where this NeoPixel ring, half of it's out. If you look real close, you can notice that one eye is a little brighter than the other, but I'm gonna go ahead and replace that while I have them apart and get that fixed up now that I have those parts. And then I need to take this off and get this painted. And I ordered some bellows today. I mentioned in an earlier video I was going to try to 3D print those. This is how it came out. I absolutely hate this. It does not look good at all. Even if I take out the supports here material, it's just not what I want. And of course I had support on the inside, which was my mistake. So it would be almost impossible to get out of there. I did print it without supports. It's still in it. Just by the nature of the way it is, it just doesn't work that well. I wonder, I've seen some people print stuff using resin. I wonder if I could get a resin material. This would actually fit in the resin printer. That's not a terribly bad idea, but I did order some today, and they'll be here in about a couple of weeks. So I think I'll just wait for that and see how that comes out before I try to print anything further on that. So, yeah, and I did get these printed up, or painted up. So these are spectacular now. So since I recorded the last part of this video. So, there you go. That's painted. And that is now painted. It's looking pretty fantastic. So, stay tuned for more updates. Come and follow me.